Hello and welcome to my ePortfolio. My name is SandraTice, and this ePortfolio is the capstone project and culmination of my graduate coursework in the Master of Educational Technology program at the University of British Columbia. It demonstrates my professional growth as an educator and the knowledge and skills that I have acquired over the past 2.5 years. In this virtual tour, I am going to explain my metaphor, how to navigate my ePortfolio, and I will talk about the design and structure of this ePortfolio. The metaphor I have selected is that of travel, or a personal transformative journey. This metaphor is woven throughout the personal images and reflections included in the different sections of my ePortfolio, as I demonstrate and explore the connections to research and theory throughout my learning in my graduate coursework. I selected this metaphor because I have always traveled locally and internationally, regardless of the purpose, whether visiting family or exploring for business, volunteer work, or for fun. Through travel, I have learned a great deal about myself. I have created a number of small summative images that I refer to as my travel journal images for every course page. They are displayed in this flip snack representation. Each travel journal image contains a brief reflective paragraph to provide a simple visual combined with an overview of the individual course content. The personal photographs included on each page represents different trips that I have taken and that remind me of a particular aspect of the University of British Columbia Master of Educational Technology program. If you notice, at the bottom of each one of these pages, there is a small blue bicycle. This blue bicycle advances along the dotted path, and the dotted path is representative of a linear journey. The blue bicycle images are strategically placed to advance forward along each image, and it represents progression throughout the program, finally reaching the end of the red dotted lines and the end of the journey in the MET program. My trips have always been transformative, much in the same way that this educational journey has been both personally and professionally transformative as well. I feel like a stronger and more effective teacher now at the conclusion of this program, as I now have a solid theoretical understanding and improved pedagogical base upon which I situate my professional practice. I have acquired a great deal of knowledge and technical skills surrounding the use of educational technology, and in the process, I have learned a great deal about myself as an educator. Thank you for viewing this journey along with me. Now, for a little bit of information on how to navigate through this ePortfolio. I have structured the pages and the navigation by placing red navigational buttons at the bottom of each page. There you can seamlessly move forward through the ePortfolio journey or simply return to the home page at any time. At the top of each page, you will notice a small red suitcase button. Clicking upon this button will also return you to the home page. While not the intended navigational path, you can also navigate through the pages using the menu that appears at the top and left-hand portion of each page, and by using the drop-down submenus that appear when you scroll over and click on each page title. If you would like to create your own navigational path, please feel free to do so. Clicking on links, whether highlighted in red or whether clicking directly on the image links, will take you to the embedded artifacts so that you can view them more closely. In the case of scholarly writing, as viewed on this eTech 500 individual page, scroll down until you find the artifact and reflection entitled Academic Paper. The embedded scribd links will give you a preview of the document, and by clicking upon it, you will be able to read each academic paper online. The home page welcomes visitors, explains the overall purpose, my choice of metaphor, and following the purpose, introduces the audience of the portfolio. As well, there's an explanation on how to navigate the pages. You'll find a link to more information about me and a link to a special family dedication page. The opening section presents background information about myself and the journey that led me to this program at the University of British Columbia. In the following sections, I compare exploring how my studies are throughout my learning journey through the courses that comprise my MET program. These reflections are not in chronological order, but instead are grouped according to whether they are part of the core group of 4 courses required in the MET program, that would be the local adventures, or whether they are part of the elective group of courses required in the program, and that is the Going Abroad section. On each of the course pages, you can explore a course reflection along with artifacts and accompanying deeper reflections that I have created in the various courses. In the Traveling Solo page, there is a reflection on the process of designing and creating this ePortfolio, which is my capstone project, as well as being the 10th required course in the overall program. On this Traveling Solo page, you can scroll down and again see a travel journal snippet, as well as find a few tips that represent tips for future students contemplating their own MET journeys. At the bottom of this page, you'll find a link that will lead you to Traveling Companion and the Spiritual Guides page. On the Travel Companion and Spiritual Guides page, I comment about the many people who were instrumental in helping me complete this journey. Following that is a page listing just a few of the essential technology tools used within my journey. Finally, you will find a page that contains the ePortfolio assessment rubric along with a direct contact and comment link. This ePortfolio contains only a small sampling of the knowledge I have acquired and just a sampling of artifacts that I have created throughout the MET program. My successful completion of a broad range of coursework has given me the skills to use technology in my classroom in a purposeful way. As a result of my MET experience, I am able to provide my students with meaningful learning opportunities and to enrich my school environments with effective leadership and understanding in the area of educational technology. There are many traditional academic papers included, as well as multimedia artifacts using a variety of Web 2.0 tools. My knowledge acquired throughout this program will serve to guide my students and colleagues within a 21st century learning environment. Thank you so much for viewing my ePortfolio. I appreciate the time that you have invested and your appreciation for all things in technology and education.